Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. So please continue to pray for my non-romantic love life, if you will, by leaving a like on this video. So I have a little bit of a system for asking for prayers. So prayers about my personal life are likes, and prayers for career matters are dislikes. And so this is a Peter Like Show. So why don't you guys sing along with me and hit the like button? Let's do it again. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. So I had another good conversation with a girl that I like. I go to a board game meetup every Monday night, and we'll call her Kelly because just think Kelly Clarkson. And she, I would say this is the best of friend I've made since moving to the Phoenix area. Very seldom do I get somebody who remembers what I'm doing in my life and all that, asks me about my art project, about my other work going on. And even getting somebody to remember my name is tricky enough. Quite frankly, a lot of times I don't remember her name. In my mind, I just think of her as Kelly, but that's me. And the reason I thought about having a partner in life is not necessarily because I need that romance. In fact, quite the opposite. But earlier today, I was thinking about next month we have a lunar eclipse on September 18th. I probably won't have to travel anywhere to go see it, but I'll probably look for a good vantage point here in the Phoenix area. And then I was thinking about last April when I went to see the solar eclipse, how constraining that trip was because I was the only one driving. I drove to Kerrville from Phoenix. You can Google that. And it was only me driving. I didn't have a whole lot of time on my hands. And when I got to a town that I actually wanted to spend time in, like El Paso, like Ozono, those are beautiful places, I didn't have any energy left. If there were two of us driving, right, that could have been a completely different story. And that's a tough one. I'm sure there are other people who felt the same way, right? I don't think Kelly went to go see the solar eclipse, but I'm sure other people did, and they felt the same way, right? If only they had a partner to do this with. And it makes me wonder, why can't I find that person and the two of us could do it together? Right? I wish we had a more connected society where people run into more people, right? If I lived in Europe or Taiwan, a partner like that probably wouldn't be too hard to find. You probably see a million of them every day, just in your everyday life, right? And then there's another girl that I'm thinking about. I teach at Phoenix College, and she it's kind of interesting. A lot of I look very young for my age. A lot of students just identify with me. They have this board game event at the student union. We'll call her Taylor Jr. Just think a younger version of Taylor Swift. And so it's nice because I think she's not really thinking about somebody to settle down with. And again, I'm only looking for that partner, right? Um, I got another week before I see her. And unfortunately, here's the other problem with the United States. It is very difficult to ask on the first time you go on a date with a girl. It is very difficult to ask about her views about long-term planning, right? Whether or not she wants children, uh, religious issues, and things like that. That would instantly filter stuff out before you have to waste a lot of time dating somebody, right? I really despise how you can't ask that in the United States. I'd rather have it done with on the front end than to spend many months or years dating somebody only to know on the back end, right? I don't know what's wrong with Americans. They don't like to to filter these things. Ideally, in ideal world, all of that should be like written on your forehead, right? I don't know. As long as we can get along with the other. Obviously, today, if you wrote all of that on your forehead, you would run into a lot of prejudices at the workplace, right? But in an ideal world, that wouldn't exist either, right? So I'm just really bummed out that I'm going to go to see the lunar eclipse by myself again. And don't get me wrong, I love those events by myself. I just hate how drained I am after I do that, right? I got art projects coming up, and then I haven't been eating very well because I haven't been cooking very well for myself because of the art projects. And about so one of my viewers is suggesting a dating app. I don't have the time to go through all of that. And so, unfortunately, I learned the hard way. These last couple of years, I've learned the hard way that I'm constantly juggling time, money, health, cooking for myself, dating, and I can't get all the balls in the air at the same time. And resources I'm constantly trading one thing for. Right now, I'm kind of giving up on my healthy eating in order to forge ahead with the art, with my teaching career. Other times, I'm giving up on other things. Earlier this year, I was all out looking for that life partner. I kind of fell behind on my work as well. You get the idea, that juggling act. I need to get better at that. So please pray for me by leaving a like on this video. This is the Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum.